Hey, little shitheads. It's me, making another video for you. You're welcome. So last week, my grandma died. If you watched my last video, my mom thought she had only a few days to live, and I told her I bet she has a month to live. And you don't always get them right, The date is February 18th, 2019. I have today off work because it's President's Day. And God damn it, God bless America. So where do I want to start with this? I took 2 days of bereavement off from work. And if you don't know what bereavement is, it's when someone close to you dies and your company is obligated to give you time off from work to go to their funeral. And my company gives me 3 days, but I only took 2. And that's because I'm saving 1 in the holster for when my grandpa kicks the bucket, because he's showing the same signs of dementia that my grandma had. But my grandpa is another story, and his story will probably come soon enough. We flew out February 15th on a Friday and landed in Omaha, Nebraska, where we proceeded to drive for an hour and a half until we got to Sioux City, Iowa, where we stayed at the Delta Marriott Hotel. We didn't have much time to unpack in the hotel, however, as my grandma had an open casket viewing immediately after we arrived. It took about 3 hours to get through all of it, and goddamn, it took forever. It was my first time seeing a dead body in person. And it's weird, if you've never done it before, been to an open casket viewing, the person you knew, it looks like they could just wake up at any second and things would be the same as you remember them the day before. I didn't cry once at my grandma's funeral or viewing. Maybe that's because I'm a floppy cunt. But my sister cried like a baby that was rejected a supple, warm, milky tit. I was supposed to be a pallbearer at my grandma's funeral, and that made me nervous for 2 reasons. 1, I'd never done that before, and 2, I was scared I was going to drop my grandma's body on the cold, icy ground. But it also excited me, as most things do, when I get to show off my big, meaty arms on this big, tall, meaty boy. Luckily for everyone, I was relieved of my pallbearer duties, as the ground was frozen the day of the funeral. Instead, we met for an hour-long mass in the funeral home, led by a local pastor. The pastor decided to recite my sister's obituary that she had written for my grandma's death in a local newspaper. It was my first time hearing it, and I'd like to share a snippet with you all. She retired in 1996, and by 2000 she had moved to the lovely community of Amarillo, Texas, where she lived over 10 years in pure Texas bliss. She will be remembered for her wonderful dinners filled with broccoli. And that's really it for my grandma's funeral. The following night, I proceeded to drink heavily with my cousins and uncles, while we went out to gamble at a local casino. At this point, I would like to remind you that you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm tired of working a normal job and a normal life. So please, throw me a fucking bone, you fucking ingrate. And thanks for watching.